So, Wills, one of our founders recently shared a pitch they did to a bunch of industry professionals on their product in our Slack channel. And I have to say, I think we all thought it was brilliant. But I think I would like to hear your perspective as an investor who's seen founders pitch hundreds of times on why you thought and why we thought it was so impressive.
Yeah, good catch. This was on our Slack channel. They shared this. This was the co-founding technical partner of a business presenting at a trade show. His name's Mark. I think he did a really great job presenting to the audience. There was a few sections that really stood out to me. So I'll start with the first one, which is him explaining to the audience that he's actually not a salesperson. He's the technical founding partner of this business, but he's immediately fun and kind of like grabs the audience's attention. He says something pretty funny right out of the gate. So I'll play this section. It's 15 seconds.
I'm not a salesperson. I actually built SION, or at least the core product. I'm the co-founder and CTO. So that means you can ask questions and I actually will know what I'm talking about. I can't speak for the rest of the speakers today, but
So I love this because I think he immediately establishes credibility with the audience. He also comes across as very friendly, funny. He's kind of like not what you'd expect from a technical person and gives people a real reason to listen very quickly. The second piece of this happens minute 35. Here he kind of follows up his point about not being from the industry, not being a salesperson, with saying, well, I actually partnered with people that knew the industry. Again, I think just reinforcing credibility, confidence that, they have the team to take this on, not just from the industry side, but from a technical standpoint as well.
I'm also not originally from travel, but you can probably tell that. I'm from fintech. I'm ashamed to admit I didn't even know this industry existed 5 years ago. I thought travel agencies were the 1980s. I should note that about half of our team, including our co-founder, Irving Batesh, they're travel industry veterans, so we have a very diverse team. Not all of them are as inept as I am.
The only other thing I'll add to this is, particularly from an investor perspective, he quickly mitigates a concern that you might have, which is like, oh, I didn't even think travel agencies existed anymore. But I know a secret that the world doesn't know, which is actually this is a thriving industry that's growing. So I like how he puts that in. The next thing he does a really good job of is being super clear and simple around what this product is and why it delivers value to customers without getting too wordy or deep in the weeds of like what the actual features of this business are. Here's the example.
So why SION? Why should you listen to what I have to say instead of, scrolling through Instagram for the next 20 minutes? Well, simply because it works. Let me give you some stats. It works at scale. SION reconciles $60 million in commission every month. That represents over $11 billion in commissionable revenue that we manage, not just from host agencies, but from agencies of all types. Again, anyone with an IATA number. But what really excites me is this last statistic, 2x year-over-year growth.
I just add, what is he doing here? He's giving the audience a reason to trust this product, to trust them. Don't take my word for it. Look at what SION does by the numbers. If I jump to the next section that really jumped out, again, here's him just really clearly explaining the benefits of this product, why you should care, why you should pay attention, what this does for you, the customer.
Agencies grow on SION. Yes, they recover more unpaid commissions. I love this story. Recently, one of our agencies found $114,000 in unpaid commissions in the first 5 days they were on the platform. So SION more than paid for itself in 5 days, and I really need to charge more. But SION's more than commission recovery. For host agencies, we help them attract and retain the best talent. But for all agencies, SION's automation of repeatable processes and its transparency for all parties, for for management, for finance, and for advisors. Basically, they enable every travel agency to do more with less and to become more profitable.
All right. So how can you argue with doing more with less, becoming more profitable, attracting better talent, and finding money that was otherwise missing or you didn't know had gone lost? Super simple. Obviously, this product is way more complicated, but he's just explaining in super plain English why you should care about this. Last thing I'll just point out happened at minute 6. We're 6 minutes into this presentation. He hasn't really gotten into features. He's just told us about benefits, what this does for you. I'm just pointing out it's not until 6 minutes into this presentation that he actually says, I want to show you it. I want to give you a demo. And at this point, hopefully everybody's leaning in saying, yeah, you've given me a reason to care, to trust, to want to learn more.
We certainly don't have time to go through the entire application. We would be here all day. But I want to go through kind of just 3 main modules: bookings, payments, and supplier management. So to do that, I'm going to switch them.
That's it. But this jumped out at us. It was a fun thing to have seen today. I'm glad the team posted this in our Slack channel, and hopefully this is educational, informative, helps everybody out there be better at what they're doing.
So I think advice to take from this is you have to engage your users and let them know why this product is going to change their lives rather than immediately jumping into showcasing features and the software, because no one cares about the user interface. It doesn't actually make a difference for them.